What is going on, everybody? We're back with another video, and today's comparison is going to be the regular M&P 2.0 and then my little build. Let's get into it. So like the barrel links that I've been seeing about people saying 13.7, 14.5 and stuff like that, I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing one in the pistol world that's full-size frames with compact slides. Now the Glock 19X, and I think it's the G45. I'm not a big Glock guy, so you'll have to excuse me, but I think it's the Glock 45, are 19 slides with 17 frames or something like that. Now, there has been a bunch of people, they absolutely love these things, and that's fine, but I just want to show you my version, and then I want to show you what Smith & Wesson already has. And so I do kind of like that a little bit, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't matter because of the way that I carry. And what I mean by that is if you look at a Glock 19 slide, which I have one, it's 4.02 inches. So let's just say 4 inches. The M&P full size is 4.25 inches. So this is 4.25 inches. And of course, this back piece is the same distance across all compact and full size handguns. So the only difference would be how much it sticks past the frame right here. So this is a full size. We have a full size frame, full size slide, and it's 4.25. I want to say that a Glock 17 is 4.5. Glock guys, correct me if I'm wrong. But this is a little bit shorter than that. It's right in between a Glock 17 and the Glock 19. And what I have done is, you can see right here, I'm going to grab the camera and do a close-up here in a minute. This is going to be a little bit longer video, so strap in. This is right at the end of the frame. This is my compact slide, and I bought a stripped full-size frame off of Gunbroker and threw my compact parts into this, which I haven't shot it yet, but they all fit in there just fine. Pins are looking good. Everything's looking good. So I have a full-sized frame with a compact slide, and I am a huge fan of that. So I built this out because that's what I wanted to do. I didn't shoot this compact, but I had it Cerakoted, as you can see, OD green, and then I had my logo. I had my logo laser etched into the top, which is a little different logo because it's my SBR, my 300 Blackout SBR, so it's not my regular logo. But I still had it done, and I was like, man, I'd probably have a hard time selling this to buy another full size. So I said, instead of doing all that, why don't I just spend a tad extra money and I'll buy a strip lower, which are incredibly difficult to come by, and I did not know that whenever I had first started this endeavor. But I finally got one. It took a long time, but I finally got one, and I'm liking it. I mean, there is not a huge difference. Like I said, I'm going to grab the camera and do a close-up, and we can look at it that way. But I'm really not seeing a huge difference. The difference in the bottom of the frame, which I'll do in the close-up also, is a bigger difference than the slide. But the shorter slide, longer frame thing's been going around, and M&P's been doing that for a long time. Ever since the original M&P came out, they've always had full-size frames with 4.25 inch barrels or, you know, upper slides. So that is something that I like to look at. But let's jump in and look at the comparisons between the compact and the full size. So you can see with them touching, you can see where the chamber, where the gun goes, is just slightly shorter. And then as you come up, you can see that there's barely a difference. Okay, so this is going to be the first shots through this little build that I had for my M&P, and hey, let's see if it shoots. It went together good. So okay, so this proves two things. I feel like I'm yelling. Okay, so this proves two things. The first thing is that this gun does fire cycle and everything like that. Mag locks back, so I did do what I was supposed to do. And the second thing is, even if you swap slides from one frame to another, they will stay sighted in. So good to go there. We got our first shots through it, and this is a little custom build that I've been doing. I'm moving away from compact pistols and completely into full size because that's what I shoot better, and I want to carry what I shoot better. So and this is personal preference. I'm not telling y'all to move away from whatever gun you're carrying. I like full size frames. I don't like my pinky hanging off. And in the rest of the video, I'm gonna throw the compact frame next to the full size so you can see the difference. But when my pinky hangs off, that's what I use, you know, to shoot. I use those pinkies to provide leverage. So that's just what I want to do. So as you can tell, I have changed clothes probably 3 times throughout this video. And that's because this video I've been recording for a few weeks. One of my buddies helped me find this full-size strip frame, and I pulled all the parts out of this one and threw them into this one. This is the compact. This is the original one that it came with. I was going to sell it, but it has my logo laser engraved on it, and so I kind of didn't want to get rid of it. I was like, man, I just don't want to shoot compact because I have a little deal where even the full size, it's almost hanging off. And so I have a little pet peeve about my pinky hanging off. And whenever I get on here, you can see that my pinky does hang off because it barely touches. So I don't really care for that. But I have a strip frame that I had bought, and everything from the compact fits in the full size. So I just swapped everything over and rock and rolled. Now, whenever I bought the full size frame, I wasn't sure about that, but everything seems to fire fine, as you can see throughout the video. And now what I'll do is simply, why'd you fall over? Is simply show you the difference in the two sizes. So that's a pretty big difference to me. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference to me. So I am going to opt for the full size because the height difference is significant. So let me grab the camera and I'll bring it in closer and we'll check it out. There's a bigger pinky rest for whenever I'm gripping it. So I am definitely liking this full size more. So there was a video that Dave Acosta Jr. put out on his Instagram talking about, you know, comfortable. Who cares about being comfortable? I want to shoot what I can shoot best. And I 100% agree with that, because you cannot tell somebody, hey, stop or whatever, let me go get a gun that I shoot better. I want to carry this one because it's comfortable, and then, you know, I'll do like some full-size stuff later. I don't want to do that. I want to carry what I can carry, and I want to rock and roll. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess around with none of that other dumb junk. So that's just personal preference, but that's what I did. Instead of selling the entire pistol, I just bought a little frame and put all of it in. Now I'll probably sell this one as a strip frame on Gunbroker or whatever. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Have a good day. God bless. See you at the range.